Hey, so I decided to do this video soft-spoken. My voice is deep. Yeah, just to change things up a little bit. Not really soft-spoken, I guess it's like my regular speaking voice. I'm not a loud talker, loudspeaker. So to start off with, I won't answer any questions regarding location, like where I live. So just to get that out of the way, I just don't feel comfortable talking about that. And yeah, so let's get started. I'll start with the community post. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna go in order. How old are you? I am 26. I just turned 26 in January. I'm a Capricorn. What's your real name? Elena. My real name is Elena. E-L-E-N-A. What's your nationality? I'm Bulgarian, but when I was around 5, we moved to Canada. So that's that. And then since then I've moved around. Yeah, I guess that's why I can still speak Bulgarian well. My parents spoke only Bulgarian to me. And then English I just learned in school. What kind of music do you like? Techno. I like techno. I like heavy metal. Not as often as I used to listen to it, but I still listen to heavy metal here and there. But yeah, mainly. Sorry for the sun, by the way. It's gonna go in and out a lot. A little bit of alternative here and there, but yeah, like the really repetitive, dark, intense techno. Underground. Berlin underground. I love Germany. This is Elena from the future. I realized I don't think I answered one of the questions, like my favorite artist and band. David August, Linkin Park, Boiler Room. Not an artist or band, but like I don't know. It just has everything I want and like and need. D2, which is a Bulgarian band, and Red Hot Chili Peppers. This is just stuff that like I go back to. You know, Linkin Park is at the top always until the day I die. And then my top Boiler Rooms, I'm gonna link them underneath because I'm very passionate about my Boiler Rooms. And they're again David August, Nicholas Jar, and MCMLXXXV. I listen to them all the time. If I think of anything else, if I think of anything else on the spot, I will include it in the links. Or I'll make a public playlist on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. Done. That's it for me. What determined you to make a YouTube channel? I made my YouTube channel like, oh my god, back in like 2011 or something, but I wasn't posting regularly, so it wasn't really something that I committed to, but I didn't know like what I wanted to make, so I was just posting random stuff. Yeah, and I'll explain more from the other questions as I go down because there's more to it. What's your favorite ASMR artist? ASMR Glow. I love her. And Whispers Red. She has this like, Whispers Red has this motherly energy that's so cute and comforting. She just feels like a mom. She is a mom, but it's just like so warm and comforting. I love her. And ASMR Glow. I love her content and she always relaxes me. When and why did you arrive to the idea to become an ASMR artist? It was because I've been using ASMR to fall asleep for like the past few years, like 2-3 years, and I had this epiphany like 3 months ago because of the videos I was posting before. I was like, I just didn't resonate with what I was making at all. I never had any ideas. I didn't really care. And then I realized, like, wait, I'm not entertaining as a person. Like, I'm just not entertaining, or, you know, I don't have that YouTuber aura, if that's what you want to call it. And I realized so many people have told me that I'm relaxing to listen to and like have a very calming aura, and I just fit. And I naturally speak really quietly in groups of people. If I'm talking to one other person, whatever, I just speak low volume and people can never hear me. So it just like, it kind of made sense. And then I did it, and then I fell in love with it, and now I'm obsessed. And that's all I want to do ever in life. When did you start having an interest in having tattoos and nose piercings, and what's the reason? I just grew up as an emo kid back in the day, like in 2007, 8, 9, and I was born in 94, and that was the era of the emo scene kids, and I just was always like the goth, heavy metal person, and I knew it wasn't a phase, and it's still here. Like, I'm still that person, so it kind of stuck. And I've just always had an interest in body modification, and I've always wanted to get branded, you know, with hot steel. I don't know what they do it with, and they burn your skin and then you get a scar from that. Yeah. Tattoos, body modification, piercings, it's just, I really find it interesting. Explain the inspiration for your tattoos. That's gonna be a separate video. I'm gonna make a separate video for that, like a tracing, and a tattoo tracing video, and I'll explain like my sleeve. Yeah, so that's a separate topic. I don't have questions, but you're so beautiful, and I'm so in love with your ASMR, with your voice. That's so cute. Thank you. Can you do a top 5 songs that you listen to? Oh, I missed a question from the first one. What's your favorite YouTuber? I don't have one favorite, but I made a list. I wrote some down for the questions that I thought I would forget, like the points. Samantha Maria, I love her. She's just very pure and genuine. Makes like beauty, fashion content, and she has a kid now, and she's the cutest human being. I love her. Healthy Crazy Cool, he makes vegan content. Like healthy eating. Jenny Mustard, she's like a minimalist, and just her aesthetic makes me happy, and her way of thinking. Bon Appetit Test Kitchen. If you watch Bon Appetit Test Kitchen, I already love you. Please leave me a comment if you watch Bon Appetit. I'm so in love with it. Seriously. Like Claire Saffitz. Who was the other one? Claire Saffitz. Chris with the spoons. I love them all. It's just the best show. It's like The Office, but a YouTube version, a kitchen version. Flying the Nest. I love them. They're a couple that just travels the world, and they're really genuine and kind and like pure. Mon Ami Frost. I love her. She's like tattooed head to toe. She has 2 kids, and her life in general is like what I aspire to have. Like just a little family, my own business, and that's it. And just to be happy. She's really positive. Ellen Fisher. I love her. She makes vegan videos. They live in Hawaii with their big family. They grow their own food. It's the best. And Grainolf, he makes funny videos, and his dry sense of humor is just everything. Because it's the same as mine. Okay, moving on. Can you do top 5 songs that you listen to eventually? Yes. So, my top 5 songs. Crawling, Linkin Park. That's like the song of my life, I feel like. I love Linkin Park. Crawling especially. Aerials, System of a Down. Lezno Umiče na Dedve. That is a Bulgarian song. Translated, it's Ice Cold Girl by the band called like D2. And that is the tattoo that I have here, and written in Cyrillic. Mystery of Love by Sufjan Stevens. It was in the movie Call Me By Your Name. Bob Marley, Three Little Birds. When I have anxiety, I play it, and it calms me down. And Bring the Sun featuring Gry. It's like a progressive. I guess it's progressive. And I love it. It's really slow. And you have to listen to it when it's like dead silent. Where do I come from? Again, I was born in Bulgaria. And I grew up in Canada. Did you enjoy doing the Shibari tutorial? It looked extremely difficult. Was it as hard as it looked? It wasn't hard. It took me like 5 tries to get it down, to get the knots down. And after that, it was good. And I learned a few other ties, like on my hands, my feet. It really wasn't difficult, and I loved it. I love Shibari, and I'm trying to teach myself other knots, but it's hard to find like content where to learn from. Hey Nymfy, what are your current ambitions for the next 5 years? And I also hope that your friends and family are doing all right. Thank you. My current ambitions, I guess like just to be happy, because I'm such a pessimist and such a worrier and an like anxiety ridden person, that as long as I'm happy and calm, like really calm for real, then I think everything's gonna be okay. So, and I mean, if we want to go beyond that, then I guess just to have my own business, to be happy with my guy, and for everything to be okay, to be healthy, nothing intense. I don't really have like these giant aspirations for life. I think life is a lot simpler than we think, and a lot simpler than we like make it out to be. I think people tend to overcomplicate life. I do that a lot. And yeah, I just want to be calm. And for anyone with anxiety, they understand the value of being calm and of like not overthinking everything. What do you do other than ASMR YouTube? Like a hobby or something? Love from India. Hi to you in India. Hobby. I paint. I draw and paint. I mean, YouTube is my hobby, and so I can classify that in there, because like 60%, 70% of my time is spent doing YouTube, like filming and editing, and I haven't really had time to draw much, but drawing is my first love, I guess you could say. Can you explain your tattoos or do a separate video? Yes, I can. I'm gonna do that soon. Then there was a Russian comment that I translated, but I didn't really understand what you meant. My question is, when did you first start struggling with anxiety? As far back as I can remember. There hasn't been a point in my life where I haven't had anxiety. It's just constantly. Yeah, it's always going on. I explain it as like a Coke heart feeling, like you've dunked your head in like 5 kilos of meth and your heart just won't stop. It just goes and it keeps going and it doesn't stop. And yeah, and when you don't know how to stop it, it sucks. I take valerian to calm myself down because it's a natural herb, and it really helps me. Melatonin if I can't sleep, like relaxing tea that's meant to chill you out. But that's like essentially it, I guess. I've always had anxiety, and now I've learned to accept it. That it's just gonna tag along with me my whole life unless some miracle happens and I suddenly feel like calm, secure in life. How was your childhood? I had a good childhood. Yeah, normal childhood. 5 years of it was spent in Bulgaria, so very different from my childhood in Canada. Yeah, I had a lot of friends in Bulgaria. It was good, happy, had a lot of family. And yeah, I had a regular, happy, like, calm childhood. Maybe but I don't know where that fucking anxiety came from. Just like arrived and never left. Do you have any hobbies? Like I said before, painting. And I love organizing and cleaning and like, I mean, it's not a hobby, but I love throwing stuff away, like culling. I love minimizing everything I own. Owning stuff and having stuff gives me anxiety and makes me feel like trapped and claustrophobic. Have you ever faced an experience close to death? Yeah. I almost died when I was a kid because I choked on a Smartie or like an M&M. So that was fun for everyone. I'm sure I've had like anaphylactic shock also from chocolate because I used to be allergic to chocolate for like 7 years. And then I outgrew that allergy. And now I'm still allergic to like 50 different things, most of which are medicine, like Advil, very allergic. A lot of different anesthesia, very allergic. What else? I don't know. Like when I had my nose job, because I had a nose job, because I didn't like my nose before. They had to do like this huge panel of allergies to make sure I wasn't allergic to anything. Thank God they did, because I was allergic to like one of the anesthesias. So that could have been bad. And I've had to have like an EpiPen injection, emergency visits because of allergies. But the Smartie thing, definitely. And I think I was born with the umbilical cord wrapped around my throat. So I like wasn't really breathing. So I think that's why I have a fear of like choking to death when I'm eating. If I like choke, I freak out. Maybe that's like childhood trauma. I don't know. Tell us something about your childhood. Childhood. I guess like a happy thing was going to the sea. Like if anyone is from Eastern Europe or anywhere in the world really, to go to the sea every summer. So before we moved to Canada, like my parents and our family friends would take us, like a bunch of families with kids, and we'd go to the sea every summer for like a week or two. And then still from Canada, whenever I'd fly back to Bulgaria, it was always like must go to the sea. And that's just like one of my happiest places ever. Yeah, and it still is. I love it. And it makes me feel safe and like comforted. I just love water and beaches. Not a big mountain fan, must say, but I love the sea and I love the ocean so much. It just like makes me so happy. I can stay at the beach for hours, but I hate tanning, so I'm under the shade most of the time. What's your relationship with ASMR? When have you started to see ASMR videos as your own inspiration to create your videos? ASMR helps me sleep and calm the fuck down. Yeah, because I used to have really bad insomnia. Now it's a lot better, but I still use it to fall asleep almost every night. And Whispers Red has this like tucking you in video, and it's so good. It's like the sounds of the bed comforter, like the fabric sounds of her, you know, moving it around on the bed and like putting it over you, and it's so relaxing. So anyway, yeah, they like transformed my ideas of what can calm me down and ease my anxiety. And I mean, I use it in my own life, and like I said, I told the little story of my epiphany at the beginning of the video. Yeah, I just realized that I'm not a YouTube entertainer. I can't entertain. I'm boring as fuck. And I like finally found my thing. And I feel like I found my path in life, as corny as that sounds. I just feel really comfortable doing ASMR. And I'm really happy that I found it, because you know how like so many people have these big dreams that they chase for their entire lives, and I never really had that. And I feel like I finally found something similar to that, because it's not like a die-hard dream. You know, for some people it's like life or death. And now I'm just really happy because I know what it feels like to feel proud of yourself when you're doing something and productive in a way that you enjoy, not just for work that you're getting paid for, like a regular 9 to 5. And I am endlessly grateful for all of you guys. And I hear people on YouTube saying this so much. I'm so grateful for you. I love you guys so much. But I actually do, because you're allowing me to like see my own abilities and to appreciate them and to just realize that I'm capable. Because I never believed in myself like in life, and now it's like it's starting to happen and it feels good. Yeah, that was a long answer. I don't know if that's what you meant by inspiration, but yeah. Do you play any MOBA games? I don't know what MOBA games are. I'm sorry. What's MOBA? Is it short for something? Let me look it up. Wait. And now I have to know. Oh, like League of Legends, Dota. No, I've never been a video game fan. I don't know what it feels like to... I don't know. The only games I've ever played were Sims and Need for Speed. That's it. But after Jenna Marbles has been talking about Elder Scrolls so much, it seems really tempting to try it. But I know I'll get bored. I have a really short attention span, and I'm quite difficult to entertain. That's why I can't really say I enjoy movies too much, because I have a really specific taste, and it's hard to find movies that I enjoy. How many tattoos do you have? I've lost count. I don't know. I mean, these are all individual, but on my entire body, probably more than 40. I think over 40, I feel like. What are your favorite types of ASMR and triggers? I love barely there sounds, like extremely soft, really soft sounds. I love foamy crackling sounds. I love like a I don't know how to explain this, like tracing length. Okay, my camera cut out. So where was I? Pen to paper sounds, any papery sounds really. Foamy crackling sounds, Ting Ting, her videos, all of her scalp like inspection videos are so good. I think she does them with a 3DO, I think, I'm not sure, but her microphone is amazing. I really like ASMR Glow's microphones. I think I'm gonna get those eventually, not yet. Do you like pets? I love pets. I was never lucky enough to have a pet growing up. I'm still really bitter about it. But as soon as it's possible for my boyfriend and I to get an animal, we will get one. Because it's like on my list of musts in life. I have to have an animal. I need it for like therapy, for love, to take care of it. I just love taking care of things, and it's like in my blood to have pets. And it's gonna happen as soon as possible. I'm sorry if the light is annoying, but the sun keeps like shifting. How are you? That's a simple and great question. I'm good today. My tonsils hurt yesterday, and I was like, oh no, but I'm fine. It was just, I don't know, everything's all good. But I'm calm today. I'm good. I'm happy. Do you go to raves, and if so, where? I don't. I used to when I was like between 16 and 22 maximum. I used to go a lot. Like a lot. And then it just slowly like started to get bored of it, and now I don't really feel a need for it. But the occasional live show from a DJ that, or producer rather, that I love, of course I would go. Especially like the more intimate locations. The festivals, not my thing. And I did, like, I think when I was 18 I went to EDC. 19 I went to EDC in Las Vegas, and that was really cool. But no, things have changed. I don't really go out much at all. I don't really enjoy it anymore, but to go to a boiler room would just be my dream. Or just to see, like I said, some of my favorite producers. What's your zodiac sign? I am a Capricorn. I'm a sun in Capricorn, ascending Capricorn, or like Capricorn ascendant, a moon in Pisces. So I'm very like pulled back, but really emotional. Types of books with their respective genres according to your taste do you read? I read self-help, like personal development books. I don't read fiction. I really don't enjoy it for some reason. Oh, and poetry. I love poetry. The Little Prince is my favorite. Just, I mean, you know, it's a little story. I can't think of anything on the spot, but maybe I'll make a video about it. What was your greatest source of inspiration in your life? My grandma, because she's like, she doesn't give a fuck. She's so positive, and it really helps me, like, balance me out when I need her advice, because I'm so negative. What's your favorite color? Black. In terms of like wearing color, black. Occasionally red. White. I have like also the occasional nude beigeish color. How do you entertain yourself this quarantine? I watch K-dramas. I make YouTube videos. I tried to read, but it's really hard for me I don't have the attention span, sadly, for reading. I do my best. I think I'm going to get a Kindle, but it's really hard for me I need to really be interested in what I'm reading to actually sit down and not like go crazy. You know how when people are sitting down, they're like, you know, when you do this, when your knee is constantly like, tick, tick, tick. I'm always doing that with my leg because I can't sit still. Kisses from France. Thanks. Kisses back to you. Who's your favorite fighter? What fighter? I used to love The Undertaker when I was little, if that's what you're talking about. Are you willing to sell some of your artwork? I've sold it before, but right now it's just way too much work to do that. Maybe when I make a Patreon, I can have like different tiers and give you guys the art that way. But like to make prints, it's a lot of effort. I was thinking of making t-shirts with my art on them. So if you guys are interested in that in the future, I've really been wanting to do that. I think they would look cool, but that's about it. Привет. Ты очень красивая. Вопрос. Как часто ты снимаешь видео на русском и как с тобой можно связаться? I tried. I think that meant, how often do you shoot videos in Russian and how can I get in contact with you? I'll try to do some more Russian videos because I know I have a lot of Russian subscribers now. Because I also want to be doing other languages. But I'll try to make like at least one Russian video a month or something. And how can I get in contact with you? I mean, through comments. If you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be? See, before I would have said to see the future, but now I don't think I want to see the future. Just creates too much expectation. Maybe to fly, because I hate flying in planes. I fucking hate planes. I hate planes so much. So I think it would be to fly. I don't really care about being invisible, because, I mean, what's that gonna do for me? Yeah, I think to fly. What's your phone number? How did you meet your Russian best friend? In Canada. We were little babies. Not babies, but I think we met in grade like 4 or something. What do you think about karma? I think it's a thing. I think whatever you put out into the world comes back to you sooner or later. So I think if you're a kind person, that'll come back to you. If you're a horrible person or if you treat others without respect, that also comes back to you. I think in general, everyone should just aim to be kind. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. I firmly believe in that. I like what Ellen says at the end of her shows. Just be kind to one another, because it's true. Like, what else is there really? Some people are real assholes. I've seen on YouTube, it's a thing, and people are mean. I don't know why. Like, what's the point? What are you getting out of it? Nothing. So, yeah, I truly believe in karma, and also just in your mindset. If you're negative, you'll get negativity in return. What's your favorite tattoo? I don't think I have a favorite tattoo. Maybe my finger tattoo, my little moon, because I like nighttime. Or my paper clip. It has no meaning, but it's cool. Coffee or tea in the morning? Neither. Just water. Mineral water. I don't like coffee. It makes me shake and it makes my heart go insane and it gives me panic attacks. I remember I was in art university and we had a lecture and I was falling asleep. I hated school. And I was like, okay, let's just try this coffee thing. People seem to like coffee. Let me just try it out. And I did. And it sucked. I was in the middle of the lecture. It was like dead quiet. And I started getting anxiety, which turned into a panic attack. I thought I had to go to the hospital. And I just left the lecture and like did my best to breathe. And I ended up going home. And that happened twice. Also when I made coffee for myself. And it was too strong. And I was on the train just dying. Like, I thought I was dying. It was horrible. Or that, like, my coffee was spiked or something. Not for me. I used to hate tea. Recently, I started getting into it on occasion. I do like it. It was more of a thing during fall and winter. I have a favorite tea. Either. Water. How tall are you? I'm like really short. I'm 5, like 2. I think I'm 5'2". Yeah. Like 156 centimeters or 163. One of those two. I can't remember. I always forget my height. How are you doing personally, mentally, and physically? Mentally, I'm never like, never like this. Mentally, I'm always like, it's always a questionable state in here. Personally and physically, doing okay. I can say I'm doing okay. What fears do you have? I don't know, like dying alone. Choking to death on like food. Not having kids. That scares the fuck out of me. I really want kids. Favorite movies. Call Me by Your Name and Blue is the Warmest Color are my 2 favorite movies until the day I die. I love them. I heard they're making a sequel to Call Me by Your Name. I'm a little scared for that because sequels usually suck. I won't like prepare for the worst, but those are my 2 favorite movies. What kind of man do you like or adore? Damn, my boyfriend. Literally though, he's my ideal human being. Who are you? I don't know. I honestly don't even know sometimes. Who am I? I don't know. I wish I knew. What's your favorite food? Chocolate, watermelon, potatoes. Actually, in order. Potatoes, chocolate, watermelon. Always. I fucking love potatoes. Any kind of potatoes. Watermelon, I can eat an entire watermelon by myself. And chocolate, I have zero limit. Zero limit. Lind makes the best chocolate, in my opinion. It's like high quality. It's the best. Hershey's sucks. What's your favorite color? I've said those before. Black. Can you please react to BTS? Is there stuff to react to BTS? I don't know. I know they're a K-pop band, right? And I know they're everywhere right now. They seem talented. Wow, we got through everything. Yeah, dope. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love Q&A videos, so I would love to do these often because they're so fun for me. And yeah, thank you for watching. I love you all. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.